Hello, I'm Leon Matthews and welcome to Res Ramblings. I'm also the great-great-grandson of John Blunthorn, and he's featured in books by Dr. James R. Walker, and he wrote a lot about the history. He was an anthropologist as well as a medical doctor here in the 1890s, right around 1890, and my grandfather actually lived in Wounded Knee and was ministering there. He actually fought at the Little Bighorn. A lot of history there, and just a lot of powerful stuff. We're going to be talking a lot about history. We're going to talk about contemporary issues, how the colonization has affected us on the reservation, the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. There was one lady, and her name is Emma, and I won't give you her last name, but she was very powerful to come into the coffee house and share her views on this is the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. It's not Shannon County, it's not South Dakota. This is the Pine Ridge Reservation, and we need to treat this as a sovereign nation. The treaties provided for sovereignty. Whenever the treaties were broken and land was stolen, and the Great Sioux Nation was basically broken up, we now have 9 reservations within the exterior boundaries of South Dakota, but 7 of the tribes, the Great Sioux Nation, have reservations on the western part of, or west of, the Missouri River. And so when you think about it, all that land was taken, was settled, was stolen illegally. The reservation system created a system of dependency, and that dependency created a culture of what I refer to, and many of my good friends. I have a lawyer friend and an ethnomusicologist friend who when I started using the culture of death, they said, hey, that's my term, I use that. And so it's really interesting that maybe I got it from them, but they're so smart that I actually coined it in the newspaper. It wasn't in print, and now it's on video. But what's happened is there's a lot of hopelessness on the reservation. This hopelessness comes from a lot of poverty, and the poverty, if you look at the reservation system, you can see how the men lost their roles in Lakota society very early. And when the government started to provide and protect and to keep those people on, and so what happened was they ended up with losing their identity. And so the reservation basically started to become a negative place, or it was a negative place in the beginning, because it was basically just a concentration camp. So those are things that we're going to be talking about here on Res Ramblings and Blogspot, or Res Ramblings blogspot.com. You could also email me at blunthorn@gmail.com. Once again, Blunthorn, all one word, Blunthorn @gmail.com. Thank you and have a great day.